So we just covered sharing the dashboard and sharing the application and screen. Do you have any issues with them? Dr. Mahmoud is asking a question. Can the dashboard be used to write on the board? Can we use the keyboard to write on the dashboard? No, I mean, let me bring it up again. Here we have the dashboard. Okay? Here are the tools available with the mouse, as you can see. This is regarding the only thing you can do. The only thing use is the keys. The only thing is main text. I mean, I can bring up text like this, okay? And I click here like this. I write from the moment of the keys. I write here from the moment of the keys. I can write in Arabic and English. There's no problem with that. There's no problem. But how is that done? Through what? Just through this tool. The tool called text. That's the text tool. This is the only tool that I'm going to use. I choose it and display it here on the whiteboard or on the dashboard and write from the keyboard. There's absolutely no problem with that. Or I can write from the keyboard, and there's absolutely no problem with that. Use the comment eraser tool to clear the screen. Screen becomes blank for reuse. Discussed sharing and math tool. And when I bring this, I press this, okay? And I say to him, yes, delete. And you find the whole screen. What? So now it has become what? The screen is back to being white, and I can write on it again and use it again without any problem at all. I can erase it and use it again without any problem at all. That's regarding the dashboard. Now, we saw together the sharing of the application and the screen. Do you have any issues with sharing the application and the screen? The mathematical equation tool. The mathematical equation tool is in the whiteboard. We'll take a look at it together as well, because honestly, I haven't tried it. It's not unfair that there's a special tool for mathematical equations here. Here is just the pen or the drawing tool or the brush or the eraser. And here you can write from here. Instead of just writing, you have the option to utilize a variety of other tools or methods that might better suit your needs or preferences. This flexibility allows you to choose the most effective approach for your specific situation. You can use something else, like what? Something called file sharing. Or for example, sharing the application and the screen. Let me tell you about an idea. You can go to the desktop and get, for example, a Word file. Here's a Word file. Or you can get, for example, a PowerPoint file. Here's a Word file or a PowerPoint file, and you can open the Word file. When you share the app, open and work with a Word document. Add equations or formulas as needed. Screen sharing acts like an interactive whiteboard, allowing you to view, zoom, and write seamlessly. Easily add equations, shapes, and adjust sizes. Share the app to open a Word file and work normally. You can also open a simple PowerPoint file, add slides, and interact with it without issues. By following the app and screen sharing, it's like having an interactive info board. You can view and zoom in on the Word file, and you can write in the Word document without issues. You can add your equations, shapes, and adjust their sizes. All of this is done using the screen sharing feature. Now, instead of a blank info board, we can share the app and screen, open a Word file, and work normally. We can also open a simple PPT, add slides, and interact with the PPT without problems. We can handle the PPT without issues. So that's the part about sharing the app and screen. Now, I have camera sharing, which is the video from the camera, or it will show me a video of myself. I won't be using that. Then we have file sharing. Here, you can share files. When sharing the app and screen, we avoid having a blank information board. Instead, we can share the app and screen and open a Word file to work normally, or we can open a very simple PowerPoint file. We can add specific slides and interact with the PowerPoint file without any issues at all. We can handle the PowerPoint file without any problems whatsoever. Now, this is the part about sharing the app and screen. I also have camera sharing, which is the video from the camera, or it will show me a video of myself. Of course, I won't be using that. Then we have file sharing. Here, you can share files. This is a point you should pay attention to. All right. This is basically the part about sharing the application and screen. I have camera sharing, which is essentially the video from my camera device itself, or it will show me a video of myself personally speaking. Of course, I won't be using that feature at all times, necessarily speaking in general terms here for clarity's sake. Then we have file sharing capabilities as well too. Here specifically, you can share files easily. Here there's a point you should pay attention to. There are no specific types of files. I mean pictures, PowerPoint, PDF. These files you will be able to, you can share it with the students. So when I come to add a file, can I only add one file or can I add more than one? Yes, we can add more than one file. So I will come here to add files. All right. Adding files will show up as you can see. You go to the location where the files are. Here's an example of an image and we'll say open. So what happens? It starts uploading the image here. Now, I can come at the beginning of my lecture, go to add files, and add another file, like the PowerPoint. So I'm adding the PowerPoint as well, right? After I add the PowerPoint, you will notice that you have now added two things. You added an image, here it is, and you also added the PowerPoint file. The tool here. Upload time depends on file size. The larger the file, the longer the upload time will take a bit. I have two files here. I'll bring in a PDF file like this one. I can upload all the files I want to share with the students. You will notice this file to share a PowerPoint. As you can see, I now have two files here. I will bring a file, for example, a PDF file like this one. I can upload all the files I want to share with the students. You will notice this file. For example, I want a PowerPoint. This file, for example, needs PowerPoint. Stand on the file and select it, and its background will turn black. After selecting it like this, or after clicking on the Share Now button, you will notice that it will give me a preview of the slide. It will show me the slides because a PowerPoint file consists of slides. So these are the slides that will be displayed to the students. When they appear like this, it will also show you the tools that were available with the whiteboard. This means you can also use the tool to highlight and talk about the slide and explain it without any issues at all. So that's regarding the part about sharing the PowerPoint. Now, if you go back to the previous board, I'm done with the PowerPoint. If I want to come to a PDF file, what should I do? You would stop sharing that file or select the Quran file and say share now. What will happen? It will show me the PDF file. Of course, if you want to share an image, you would select the image and click on share now, and it will show you the image. It will appear to the students, and when it appears like this, it will also show you the tools available. This means you can also use the tool to highlight and explain the slide without any issues. Now, if you go back to the previous board, I'm done with the PowerPoint. To open a PDF, what should I do? Stop sharing or select the Quran file and share now. What will happen? It will show me the PDF file. To share an image, select it and share now, and it will show you the image. You can explain it easily. If you want to stop sharing files, do it here. Returning to file sharing, files remain. Click a file and share now. Now, if I want to delete one of them, for the PowerPoint, how to share a PDF. Stop sharing or select the Quran file and share now. It will display the PDF. To share an image, select it and share now. It will display the image. Regarding file sharing, to stop sharing files, do it here. Returning to file sharing, files remain. Click a file and share now. To delete, click the three dots beside a file for rename or delete options. This file, Managing Virtual Classes, can be renamed. You can explain and talk about it without any issues. Regarding file sharing, to stop sharing files, you can stop file sharing. If we return to file sharing, you will find that the files are still there. You just need to select a file and choose share now. If I want to delete one of them, three dots are on the left of each file. Click them for options to rename or delete. The file named Managing Virtual Classes, we can rename it or remove it completely. If we choose to remove it, it gets deleted. Any questions on file sharing? These files aren't for future sessions. They're in the current session you are working on right now. There are three dots left. Three dots to the left of each file. Three dots. Click on them like this on the three dots, and you will have an option here to either rename or rename the file. This file is called Virtual Classroom Management. We can rename it or we can remove it completely. So we can come here and select remove, and you will see that it has been deleted. This is regarding the part about file sharing. Do you have any issues with this? No. These files are not uploaded for future sessions. They are available in the current session you are working on right now. What are you currently working on? I'm working on it right now. Can I share an iPad, sharing another device? No, sharing is for the board, app, and screen. But the screen here doesn't mean it's not the physical screen like an iPad. No, that's not the part we're talking about. But the part is that you can open from the iPad. I opened and shared a second session on my laptop, so I can share with you the second session and you can see it through the app and screen sharing. Is the lecture recording emailed? No, it's sent to you on the WhatsApp group. Is there a question? No. In this content area, the screen, the physical one, like bringing an iPad or something like that, or any other similar device. No, that's not the part we're talking about. But the part is that you can open it from an iPad, such as in this context. As you can see, for example, as you might already know, I'm currently opening a session with you at this moment right now. On the laptop, I opened a second session and shared that second session. This means I can share the second session with you, and you can see it through the app and screen sharing. Now let's see if the lecture recording is sent to the email. No, it's sent to you on the WhatsApp group. Is there a question? No, in this content area. The topic of the files is that they are uploaded for future sessions. No, they're in the same session, just in the same session.